Welcome to Mindful Exchange
Sometimes you gotta
Podcast.
move the equipment.
You know what I'm saying? It's your boy
That's my
Hudro.
brother, man.
We in this bitch. How y'all fellas doing this week?
Good. How about yourself?
Hey, real quick before we get started, I just wanted to talk about something that I spoke about a couple weeks ago. I got a wonderful phone call on Thursday saying that out of the 40, even though they have 12 interviews left, they already put me in the top 15 to receive this AI ankle.
Dope.
And we got the situation started as far as all the things that I need to do to be able to get the process started to be able to get the ankle through my insurance. It's a $65,000 ankle, but they're gonna charge my insurance $30. You know what I mean? So that I have to go back to meet the trial for however long it's gonna be the trial, but. They said I'm already top 15, so I'm feeling like I'm in there.
That's what's
what
up.
I mean?
That boy gonna be able to dance again.
What? I'm be able to.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And just for the folks that don't know, if you ever had a sprained ankle, you know how you have to walk stiff.
Yep.
You can't move your foot like that. So with the way my prosthetic is set up, that's how I walk every day is with a stiff ankle.
Let me ask you a question.
Sir.
Like in all seriousness, like what did you have to do for that doctor to skip the line?
I didn't do anything for the doctor to skip the line. I just went in there and sold myself. My
Oh,
nigga.
that's what I was.
I went in there.
sold
I had
yourself?
my
Soldier.
Nah, I had my
sold your
amputee
button?
video. I had the feeling great
Your
video
button?
queued up on my phone. You know what I mean? And I came in, we talking, chatting, and I was like, yeah. And the one girl, she actually mentioned something about the video. And he was like, oh, I would love to see it if I ever. I said, oh, hold on, here you go, brother. And I gave it to him. And, obviously it's the process of me, learning to walk. And in the video, when I'm talking about feeling great, and he was inspired by that. And that's at the point where he said, well, you know what? Let me get your leg. We're going to let you try this out. And then it was supposed to be a 20-minute thing, but we were in there for an hour and a half. And he let me walk around for like 45 minutes.
So you need to do a remix and see if the doctor want to, be at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hard.
I got
Connecting the ankle.
Yeah.
Yo, he ain't gonna spend an hour and a half with you and not already have his mind made up.
You see what I'm saying? That's how I felt. But obviously, red tape.
And he has to go through the process.
Dotting his eyes. So I feel like that's what I said when he called me and said I'm already top 15 with 12 interviews left.
So when you gonna find out about? You think?
I don't know. I know that I have to. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday to speak with my regular doctor about the prescription and all of that stuff. But the process has started. You know what I mean? And
Okay, good. Let's go on to the next conversation. God damn it!
Yo, episode 46.
I was excited.
When you get that, you got to put that on the camera though for the people.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
you got to do some moves for us.
Definitely, I'll be able to squat regular then.
You think you can do that Michael Jackson move in Smooth Criminal?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The
Y'all know
lean.
what I'm talking about. The lean.
The lean.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
I can't do the lean. I'm fat. I'll fall over like a motherfucker. That's it. I can't.
Did you hear that statement? I can't do the lean. I'm fat.
Because I'll fall over
Bars.
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the lean. That was like a you know what I'm talking about? What they call it? Entendres.
Double
entendre.
I can't do the lean because I'm fat.
Word up.
I don't think that's an entendre.
Me neither.
I don't know.
Let me Google
Shit,
it.
I don't know.
Me ask Kendrick.
That's a yeah.
OVO Quest. Quest, Google it in your Drake.
Nah, Drake keep it simple.
Yeah.
Drake keep it simple and fly.
He got his Tony Starks on today. Ask the glasses.
I didn't feel like grabbing my prescriptions out. It was too sunny out today. I've been outside all day, so
What you was doing today?
cooling. Out in the sun, walking the dog, being out with the family, out in the sun, getting that vitamin D3.
Word.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been forcing it since it's been sunny out. Like I used to be scared of the sun, but it's like I'm like, nah, I gotta get that, bro.
At least
Son,
a couple
yo,
of minutes. You know
half
what I mean? In the
naked and all
backyard.
that.
Yeah, at least a
Yeah.
couple minutes. You can
Yo,
go back
bro,
inside and cool down.
Yo, son, the sun does so much for you, bro. Like more than just give you vitamin D3. You know what I mean? Like
It grows
you
your
get
weed
down.
plants lovely too.
You get
The
down
sun
low,
had us
Joe.
sweating like slaves at Eldridge on
Yeah, I
Friday.
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It was a wrap.
Word
I
up.
got home, I was feeling drained and soaked and
That's why you stay with water, man. Y'all got to keep them cooler. Y'all normalize keeping a cooler in your car with some ice and water.
yeah,
Good call.
like
If you're
for
gonna be
real.
out there, yeah, dead ass serious. You know what I mean?
Cooler with us.
Yeah, I need
Just stay
that.
with water. Even if it's not, if you ain't got no ice, you can drink room temperature water. You know what I mean? Stay hydrated.
I'm about to write
Because
that
that sun
down.
will kick your ass, man.
Yeah,
That shit
man.
have you, whew. It'll have you arguing with your wife.
Yo, get your electrolytes though too.
Yeah.
That's a fact. But how's everybody doing, man? P, how was your week, man?
Shit was good. Just same old shit. Work, kids. Had a good weekend with the kids. Sent their asses home. You know what I mean? But we about to go to Kalahari tomorrow. Go to the house for a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm about to be in your suitcase. You gonna open
Yo,
that
make
shit
sure
up?
you because last time we seen you, just a little bit, the knee exposed. Now he got the whole leg exposed. We
Yeah.
can see the
Get some
difference.
sun. You gotta get
Make
some
sure
sun.
when you go to Kalahari, the first thing you do.
Damn, P.
Yeah, you gotta put a Speedo on
Like,
it.
bro. Like two different people
Yeah.
Where's Kalahari at?
in the Poconos.
Dope.
What he say? Poker hoes.
Poker hole in the Poconos.
It's pretty dope too. Yeah, we stayed up I can't remember what resort, Split Rock. That was like 2-3 miles up the road from Kalahari.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
pretty dope, man. They had the little cabanas.
Yeah. They got them at Kalahari too, the
Yeah.
cabanas and all that.
And I'm not sure if Kalahari. I know Split Rock. It's owned by the people that live on that land. It's pretty dope. They got the houses, all types of houses and shit.
gotta
There's
check
people that's
that out.
living there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it works with Kalahari. I know it's low water resorts, but it's pretty cool. We went in the wintertime. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to check it out in the summer.
You ain't hear what he said?
Well, it was beautiful in the wintertime.
Nah. He be slipping shit in there, funny shit.
What?
He said poker hole at Poconos.
Hey, we do got a special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to, my man
DQB the Don.
Word up.
Give it up.
Hey.
Deontay, what's up, baby?
Good now.
What's up?
Thank you for stopping through.
Yes, sir.
Let them know what we was doing before we locked in for the pod.
The lock in and do a track,
Yeah.
Okay.
man.
Hey.
Said a couple months ago I was gonna do something, try to put something
Yeah.
together. P said that too.
Ooh,
He didn't.
Oh, damn.
Oh, call that nigga out.
I'll be busy
Hey,
as hell,
that
man.
sound like light skin on light skin crime to me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
He got to be reprimanded for that.
You said
Hey.
P what? P ain't what?
He said he was gonna do some tracks. He flexed, so
Oh,
That was
said I was
what?
gonna do something. I
Was
had
that like 8 months ago too?
yeah.
What you got some beats like you?
I got some of my dad's beats. I just did a track to one of Prodigy's beats.
hey, now when you say your dad, you gotta say his whole name. Put some respect on that, man.
Grand Incredible DJ Brand New.
Word up.
Yeah. The GOAT.
The
Now,
goat.
it would probably been dope anyway. He probably would have already let off shots anyway
Yo.
instead of an applause, nigga.
The greatest to ever do it,
Ever.
man.
Yes,
And not
sir.
just because he our
Word
people.
up. Y'all raise your glasses too, man.
Yeah, throw it up.
Bro, man.
Saran, you got what, like 3-4 more years?
Hell yeah. Drink some more.
Drink
Sip
your
some
milk.
water now.
Drink your milk.
Yeah.
Drink your Polish
Yeah, you gotta
Spring.
drink that milk so that mustache should come in. Boy, you looking a little young over there.
Probably because he is.
I know. I'm just saying.
You
know,
don't need no milk for no
I
mustache.
can't tell him what I want to tell him.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get my
dude
mute
there.
finger ready. This is what it is for when you get that look. D, how was your week though?
It was good. Just been working,
Grinding.
sleeping, throwing some stuff on the grill recently, trying
Nice.
to,
You get busy on the grill?
I'm just now learning how to use it.
See
really.
how real he be keeping it? He don't even know, he don't know how to do fraudulent fake shit at all.
Not at all.
Cause the average nigga who like, yeah, I get busy. Then one of us would have been like, well, bring us a steak in next week.
I just threw a steak on the grill probably Thursday.
How'd it come out?
That shit was good.
Good? How do you like your steak?
For the most part, I like it well done, but recently I've been just a little bit pink.
I've been experimenting with it myself, man.
Gotta change it up.
When
and
you
see
do it
what
on the
else.
grill next time, get you a cast iron pan.
You put it on the grill? The cast iron pan on the grill?
Fuck yeah, I can.
You don't get the grill lines with it.
You don't need the grill lines, brother. I'm just telling you what I know.
I like the charcoal in my shit.
I ain't mad at you. I use the charcoal too. I'm just telling you a different way to do your steak.
I
You can
dig
do
it.
it on the grill.
There's a couple master chefs in the
If I do it in the pan,
now.
if I do it in the pan, I'm gonna put mad butter in that shit and sear that nigga on the side.
You gotta sear. You gotta sear.
Ask Cap how he cooks his steak.
Air fryer, nigga.
Cap, how you cook
No.
your steak?
Quick, guys.
I'm about to get him a shirt to say Hoodro taught him. I'm about to
Microwave,
start
nigga.
passing out. Hoodro taught him.
As long as that nigga ain't put the marinade back on the cooked steak.
Yeah, damn.
Damn, I've been trying to let that go.
Nah,
Quickly, I'm gonna tell the story because there's substance to what P just said.
Yeah.
So years ago, I was cooking for my baby moms, and I was proud to do it. And I put marinade on the chicken, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't no chef. So I cooked the chicken, and then after the chicken was done, I took marinade. I was like, fuck it. I want to put more
Sauce.
sauce on the
Yeah.
chicken.
Show some sauce.
Yeah, and
that
I
was mixed
basted.
with the raw chicken.
Yeah. So
I ain't mad at you.
So keep this. So when she gets home from work, she put her shit in the microwave because she had to heat it up.
Yeah.
Killed all the salmonella.
Killed all the salmonella. I ate my shit.
He
right?
ate his salmonella.
Yeah, that salmonella,
Bruh.
that salmonella sauce.
I tell you what, that shit, I remember that shit was gooder than a
I
motherfucker.
mean, we can laugh about that shit now, man, but at the time, boy, you talking about
It's
scared.
it's
That nigga
death.
was sick.
So I woke up at like, I don't even remember what time in the morning. Like I was having like convulsions. My body was shaking. I was shitting, throwing up.
Oh my God.
Couldn't hold any
Yo, that
liquids
nigga
in.
had the exorcist.
So in the morning we went to the hospital, and the whole time they running mad tests on me. I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? So finally the doctor asked me like, so what was the last thing you ate? And I told him. He's like, well, how did you prepare it? And I told him. He looked at me like, you dumb motherfucker. He went out and told my family and everybody that was there what happened.
Yo.
He came back in. They gave me a shot in my butt and like in my butt cheek. Come on.
Yo.
And then I remember dude came back there and was like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Dumbass nigga.
Dumbass, yeah.
I heard
Dumbass
about that
nigga.
shit so many times.
Yeah, everybody was all panicked like I looked like I was about to die.
God damn,
Everybody
son.
there like
poisoned
concerned.
himself.
And I poisoned my fucking self.
Salmonella.
That's crazy.
He almost
bro.
salmonella
But
sandwich.
through me, all of you can learn.
That's real. That's real.
Don't baste your motherfucking chicken. Settle for the first layer you put on that motherfucker.
Nigga, I been knew that.
Why didn't I know that though?
Nigga, you ain't never read Green Eggs and Ham, nigga? Dr. Seuss tried to tell you.
You must have was thinking from a steak standpoint.
Damn.
It don't matter. You can't.
That nigga said Dr. Seuss tried to tell you.
I mean,
Steak
you
can
can
be
base
alright.
your shit. Once the steak gets almost done, you want to still start coating it or basting this shit. But you ain't supposed to take the shit that you marinated.
No,
anytime.
no,
I don't
no,
give a fuck
no.
what kind of meat it is.
Yeah,
if
you can't. That's
if I
why
marinate
I'm
a
listening
steak,
to Quest, like,
I put that
don't
bitch
know
on the
if I
grill.
want to eat your food either.
I'm
I
not
wouldn't do
putting that
it,
marinade, you know
but
what I'm
steak. I'm saying though,
butter or
like
something that I made up
you could
afterwards.
literally eat steak raw if you wanted to and wouldn't have
Nah,
no
it has to
effect.
be a certain temp.
Nah,
bro.
you could eat steak raw.
You can,
You
bro.
could.
Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, you can, bro.
Nigga, you could kill an animal and eat that motherfucking flesh,
But
and it
you-
ain't the same.
But you could get E. coli from that.
If it's
from-
carrying certain things, you
If
can
it's
get that.
carrying,
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying,
like with chicken, you gonna get it
beef is
either, no
different.
matter
Yeah,
what.
yeah,
It's
chicken-
over.
What's
Chicken
the shit
got-
they make with
chicken gotta
the
be
raw meat?
165
They
on
mix the raw
165.
meat and all types of
They
ingredients
say,
and shit,
say
and they eat
fish
with
too.
crackers.
Fish
Fish?
too. Yeah, fish
What about
too.
sushi? How does that work with sushi?
That's
So,
different.
so sushi is only certain fish. So like salmon, you can eat salmon
You raw,
tuna fish raw.
Tuna raw.
You know what I mean? You can eat
You
certain
can't
fish
eat
like
like
that.
no bass.
Blowfish.
Yeah, no catfish.
What about the fish from
blowfish are actually
Chemung
bad.
River?
Hell nah. You
Nah,
gotta,
you gotta
don't even
fry
eat
that.
that.
You can if you
You
want.
gotta fry that.
You can
throw
eat
that
it if you can eat it raw if you want.
You shouldn't even eat that cooked, nigga.
You won't have to after you eat it raw. You won't have to fish for them no more. You can just dive down in that
Yo.
bitch. Go get them yourself.
Right there over the plate.
That nigga hold his breath for 7 minutes.
Yo,
Damn.
Marshall, how was your week?
It was wild, man. It was a wild week. So me and the kids decided.
That nigga sound like he tells stories.
Yeah, dog.
Nah, it was dope. It was a dope week, man. Fired up the grill for the first time last 2 weeks ago. Dried out the chicken. I guess I had to get the bugs out. You know what I mean? I guess it was just.
You gotta baste it with the raw.
Out the grill.
It was the I think it was the alcohol. You know what I mean? Had a little sip. You know what I mean? It was the sun was out. I had the music playing, so I was just enjoying myself.
Nice.
And it's crazy as hell because I dried the chicken out and the grill was to the left of me. I opened that bitch up. It was perfect. I hit that bitch with the temp. It was like 165, almost 170. I was like, all right, they still juicy. I got another 5 minutes. I'm gonna go in the house, get some, come out, get them. Went in the house, got to talking to her, doing something with the kids. Went back outside, put the pan on the table next to the grill and sat down next to the grill. You know what I mean?
That's that reefer.
Fired
Yeah.
out
I was about to say, that sound like some high shit.
That's that reefer right there.
Wonder why he hot on one side.
That bitch had flavor though.
I
That
was
bitch had
supposed to do
flavor as
something when I was
motherfucker.
out this motherfucker.
So I found out the best way is just chop it up in cubes, small cubes, and dip it in some barbecue sauce or something. Yeah, I'm saying. But
Yeah, man.
besides
Making
that, it was
me hungry,
cool, man. Got a chance to move the fire pit. I forgot how much work that was. It was hot as a bitch out there, man. Put some babies in the ground. As soon as I put the babies in the ground, the wife ran over one of them. Yeah.
I don't know
me.
if we should ask you to clarify that for people that don't know us and
They
know
know
what's
they
going
know.
on.
Oh, yeah, so
yeah,
I've
because
been,
that might be some shit they take our channel down for.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
put
right.
the
That shit,
babies
yeah,
in
that
the
shit was
ground.
crazy. Yeah.
Then the wife ran over one of them.
That sounds crazy.
So let me clarify this real quick. Everybody hush so they can hear me clearly.
Yo.
When I refer to babies, I refer babies as my marijuana plants. Okay. I've been growing marijuana for a little while now. Colonibus Farms, check me out. Hit me up. If you don't know how to get in touch with me, you probably can find out how to get in touch with me. But I put some little ones in the ground and shit.
We
My
heard
wife
you
called
grow
me.
Reggie.
Oh, you're the best Reggie in town.
Yeah.
Reggie Blanford.
I just seen that nigga Friday.
Word up, that's my cousin.
I just seen that nigga Friday.
That nigga got his own weed. What's it called? Reggie Blanford, bitch.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit is terrible and good at the same time. How you got some nasty good shit? Like, what's going on?
Oh, fish.
That nigga should get the patent for that shit.
That's
Why
a
I
whole
get
fact,
paid?
bro.
Word up,
Word.
Reggie
Stupid as fuck,
Blanford.
yo.
That nigga got his
Whole
own.
fact,
Bro.
You got
His
that
own.
Reggie. You got that Reggie. I got that Jonathan. I got that Keisha, Felicia. Holla at me. No, but it's been a good week though, man. Wife ran it over, and I just went out there the other day, and looked like they bounced back. You know what I mean? It's looking up, smiling. Got a couple more green leaves. Besides that, man, did a little fishing. Didn't catch nothing.
Yo, I gotta go fishing one time with you.
So-
My daughter asked me like about.
hit me
I
up, man.
ain't never went fishing
Hit
before.
me. I know a couple
Where you be
different
going?
spots, man.
Yeah, I'll fuck with you for
Shit,
sure.
we should go together.
usually,
then,
I've
son.
never
I
went
fished
fishing in my life.
10 years.
So let's plan to make a trip. I mean,
I'm with
sometime
it.
this week or the weekend. You know what I'm saying? I got a
I'm
couple
with it.
different spots we
I'm
can go
with
to.
Yeah, I would love to, man.
D, you want to go fishing?
I haven't
Maybe-
fished in years. But
Maybe we
Might
can
as
do
well.
it. Maybe we can do it the Saturday before Father's Day. Get up and go have a Father's Day breakfast. Go fishing. Spend the day together.
That would be dope.
That'll work. I know a spot too where we can go fire up the grill. You know what I mean, make some burgers or something. You know
Yeah,
what
I need to
Catch some
learn. I
fish.
need to give my daughter that experience, man. She
But
was.
Shit, that would be
you know what I'm
fun,
Yeah,
man.
that's what's up.
Yeah, yep. I was gonna go this morning, but I decided not to. Man, I was tired.
I used to
but-
take my kids down to the river.
That's
Like
what's
where the
up.
dam is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind
Down by
They used to
the
love that shit too,
riverside.
man.
by
Down by-
Marsh
Yeah, it's
Crib.
dope. The
Over
best-
there
yeah, the
by-
best
Nah,
on
off of
Pioneer?
Main Street.
He's talking about
behind
Main Street by
Riverview.
Riverview.
Oh,
you know,
where
you used to
that
climb
dam
the
is?
little
I
wall
never
shit
been
over
over
the
there.
dam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have rock bass.
You can
back
catch some.
in the day.
They still
that's
got some
what-
shit in
We
there.
was just
man.
having fun, you know, doing
Still
the
got some stuff in
activity, and they felt like it
Yeah.
was an adventurous thing because the dam is right there,
Yeah, man.
and I used to have them putting the worms on the hook. They ain't know I was scared to do it. I just made them feel like they were very accomplished to do it.
That man he'll fight everybody in here, but he gonna run from a worm.
Yeah, you'll keep a bag of worms with you all the time.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
so.
I just don't. I didn't want to. How I mute your mic?
Yeah, but the week was dope, man. I can't complain. Kids blessed, family blessed. What about you, brother Curtis?
I had a calm week. I mean, outside of grinding, you know what I mean? My regular everyday shit, getting to the bag, which I do very, very well. Other than that, just like I was telling you, I've been hauling the shit out of my crib. Like the garbage that accumulated over the last year, mattresses and furniture and all this crazy shit. And I was telling Marshall, like, all these years, every year, I be paying motherfuckers to haul everything, right?
Car notes.
And Liz always was like, "You're too nice." Like, nah, they grinding, they out there, look at them sweating it, right? I loaded all this stuff up and took it in 2 trips. 2 trips in my truck. Guess how much it cost?
Not even $100.
Give me an accurate estimate.
Probably. If you loaded up in your truck, it was under a ton. So you would have
didn't
to.
know
It would
all that
probably be
shit.
like $20. So you probably spent with gas and everything no more than $60.
It was $60, bro.
And where do you dump it at? Where you dump it at?
Right there on Lake
At the
Street,
dump.
landfill.
These motherfuckers made a career off of me, man. And I didn't even know it.
That's why I told you I got the truck. You know,
Wow.
we could have probably did that in one.
Yeah, I could have.
I got a story real quick. Rest in peace, Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
Miss your punk ass, crazy ass nigga. But he used to have 2 wallets. He had 2 wallets full of money. And I went out with him one day. He's like, "Get up, you gonna come scrapping with me?" I'm not coming to scrap. He at the door. I'm like, "I'm coming with you." So we riding around, picking up scrap metal.
Nigga, he used to be one of the ones that I was paying lucratively.
Yeah. So it fucked me up, right? So we riding down Columbia Street, right behind where the Inferno is. You know them apartments right there. There was some 2x4s on the edge of on the thing, like it was garbage. I mean, mad 2x4s, bro. They was nailed together some, but they looked like clean wood. You know what I'm saying? It was, if you take them apart, you can use this wood. So we riding around. I can't remember whose father it was. He owned the spot right there. Remember where the old ADRC was building right there on 3rd Street?
Yeah.
What's his name? You remember the black dude? What's her name's father? He bought the building anyway. He bought the building.
He said, you know, the black dude, what's
Yeah,
her
what's his
name?
name?
Yeah, you giving us a whole lot to go off, bro.
No, because I didn't want to put out no names. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say nobody's names.
Right.
Everybody know who I'm talking about. But anyway, he pulled up. Hey, what's up, Steve? You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, man, I need some wood, man. I got a project. He said, hold on, I'll be right back. I swear to God, we bent the block, bro.
$20, nigga.
He went and put all them 2x4s in his truck, came back around the corner. He put them in the truck, and then we went somewhere else. He said, I got to make it seem like I know I got to go get it. I swear to God.
Gotta respect
He
the
went and
hustle,
put that
man.
shit in the truck, and I think we went up by, I think Arby's or some shit to get something to eat. He came back and sold that man all that wood for $60.
Let me ask y'all a question.
It might have been 50 or
Let me
60
ask y'all a
bucks.
question.
Yeah, bro.
So do you think that's wrong?
No.
I don't. I think that's
That's
the nature of
genius.
the hustle.
Yeah. That's genius, bro.
He provided something that you didn't
Yes.
have. He went all out to get it.
I would go, he would pick me up in the morning, I'll go to his house, and he'll have a pile of scrap metal over here. Basically like a savings account. Nigga. He's like, I'll grab that one, grab that piece right there. We going to showbiz.
Oh, that's dope.
We'll go to here, do whatever. He'll take that money, put it in his gas tank.
Oh, that's smart.
Gotta
And I'm
respect
out
the
there.
hustle,
I'm
man.
out there for 4 or 5 hours with this dude, just chilling right around my uncle. By the time I get there, he dropped me off and then gave me almost $200.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
but,
him.
I mean, the
Salute to
reality-
him.
He showed you the hustle in real time.
And
Yeah,
more with
bro.
game, and with the game too.
Yeah, bro.
On top.
Yo, scrapping is a
You can get
real
paid
lucrative
doing it.
business.
Yes,
Like,
it is,
I
bro.
put out a washer and dryer in front of my crib the other day. I took them out the basement. I put them out front.
And as
I
soon as he
went to
turned
go-
around and walked
I
back in
went-
the house, he
bro,
turned around.
I
and he was
went to the
gone.
garage to go get the lawnmower, and I came back out front. And the white people looked at me like they were doing something wrong. They looked like this.
Like they got caught doing some shit.
They was loading on the truck,
Yeah,
and they
bro.
both stopped. The guy was on the top, and the other guy was holding up to him. He's like,
Oh shit, he's
I
black.
was like, nah,
I was
y'all
gonna say,
good.
did they see you put it
yeah.
out there?
Nah, they
They
didn't
thought
see
it
me.
was over with.
Nah, they knew whose house it was. It was right in front of his house.
He's gonna start shooting.
They looked at me, and I was like, nah, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
They got that truck in hard ass, but that shit.
So maybe I'll
telling you,
put my old pull-up bar out front of my crib and see what happens.
So why don't you just take it to the scrapyard and get paid for it? Because you don't understand, with the washers and the dryers and the refrigerators, they take that unit out of it. What is it called, that unit out of it?
the Freon.
Yeah,
stuff,
they sell that. You know what I'm saying? And then you can sell
the Freon core.
You can sell the
This nigga Marshall sound
What's
like
that
he
go
been
for?
stripping
What's that
copper
go
out
for
motherfuckers'
usually?
basements, nigga.
not out
He
the
know it-
basement,
he
but
know
out
all-
of wires.
But shit,
I know how to do all that shit. Thanks to Uncle Steve. Rest in peace, nigga.
Uncle Steve.
Yeah. Uncle Steve.
He was a G, man.
Uncle Steve was a G.
So Jetta Saran, how was your week?
My week was good.
He got that Rye shirt on. Rye ain't giving us no sandwiches.
What is that? I don't understand.
Rye is the Rye bar.
That's where he work at, the Rye bar.
He's advertising his
He's
job, but not
advertising his
bringing no
job, but
sandwiches.
ain't bringing no sandwiches. He need to talk to his cool ass boss. You know the cool ass
Yo,
boss
hold
that
up,
lets
hold
you
up.
use. All right,
This
I'm
is this
sure.
is how you do it right. He blew it up. I threw it up. Now
Dunk
open
that
up your
shit.
shirt
You see it?
and slam dunk that. Now open it up, right?
This is as far as it goes, nigga. Goddamn.
So shout out your man at Rye. Shout out the supervisors at Rye.
Shout out to Rye. Shout out to my boss Liz. Shout out to my boss Charlie. Shout out to all the employees.
Hey, now put the camera on me real quick.
Nah, we still trying to get these sandwiches.
I was gonna. That's what I
I'm
was
trying to
gonna
get
say.
this dude to do a quick commercial for, we got some.
That's what I was
him
gonna
finish.
say. Hey, Charlie and all those guys, we really appreciate you allowing Jetta to come down here with us.
Damn, he said
Can you
allowing
please-
like you,
Nah,
Can
what's crazy is-
you throw us some sandwiches?
Smash
Crazy-
burger.
The crazy thing is,
Ain't that what it is? Smash.
my
Talk
bo-
talk into the mic.
So my boss Liz actually hired
My
somebody.
boss named Liz too.
She actually hired somebody to help me get Sundays off so I can come and do it.
That's dope.
Yo,
Yeah, they showed
give
you
it
a
up
lot
to
of love
Liz.
over there.
Yeah,
I show you a lot of love, man.
Give it up to Liz, man.
It was a smash burger you was telling me about, right?
Smash Burgers. The garage at Ride, bro. Smash Burgers.
Oh yeah,
Sir, you
So
had
you
one
know-
of those? The smash burger?
Yeah, nah.
yo, I'm not even gonna front. I
how
rode
about-
by there.
How about they send one over
So,
with
Jenna,
no cheese on it?
How
And,
about next
cheese.
Sunday?
and I'll
just
test
get us
it out and then let the guys know.
Or how about we just all go have lunch or
Oh,
something
yeah.
at Ride?
Put
You
it
know
in
what I
the
mean?
cheese.
And we can meet. Does Lisa watch the podcast?
Liz?
Or Liz?
I've
I'm
never
sorry,
watched
Liz.
the podcast.
Never?
Nah.
You think she'll look at you like you're a Negro?
Yeah,
if
you
she
probably
watches?
don't want her to watch the podcast.
Liz fucks with me. Liz fucks
She fuck with you. Shout out to Liz though. Dead ass from Ride, man.
I gotta
Y'all get a chance. Y'all going down the ride.
Shout out to Ride.
Yo,
Get
and I
y'all-
ain't even
get y'all
trying to.
sandwich, man.
I ain't even trying to boost it up though, but I rode by there and. I've been to a couple events at Ride, and outside it was just a parking lot before. But right now, oh man, it's lit out there. They
It look
got
like a
some
fun
good food.
place.
They
It
got
look-
some good food.
It looked like if you go there, you're not in Elmira anymore.
yeah, inside on the
just kinda
outside,
disappear
their
for a
patio
couple
game
hours.
is something
That's
crazy.
dope.
Inside that bitch,
Nice.
outside, even the garage, like everything's just classy, upscale.
That's dope, man.
I got a fish fry from there twice, and at both times it was good as
The
fuck.
haddock, you had the
dope.
haddock.
The best fish fry.
I know you a picky eater too.
King
Fish fry is
shit
good.
that big.
You a picky eater type. Not picky, but if the shit was nasty,
Yeah,
you would
it
be
was
like,
good. It was good.
The best fish fry is off Grand Central from that quick and convenient.
So
Hands down.
They got.
Oh, then you talking about the catfish? It was alright. It was
Hands down.
Nah,
I didn't have any fish
That
from there
shit
yet.
good.
They got hoodie
You,
on the
you gotta
payroll.
tell them. You gotta tell them not to add that extra seasoning. It makes it mad salty.
It was okay. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't the best.
They got hoodie on the
It was
payroll.
good, though.
I think hoodie is all their bosses. They got us confused. Like all these Indians taking over all these stores and shit. And you go in the back and the big chairs swivel around real slow.
That's where you be
and
at.
it's this nigga.
With my leg off.
Like this.
That little shit just dangling like
He got a little, he got a little
They
Asian.
yell them, kiss the ring, kiss
He
the
got a
nub,
little Asian
bitches.
rubbing the nub. He got a little Asian with a little table set up. He got ointments and massage guns and shit. And they just massage this nigga's nub.
The other day, you know what I'm saying? What's the needle shit?
Acupuncture.
Acupuncture. I was over there, was acupuncture. And I said the other day, like, fucking with Curtis, we training for Mr. Olympia in the gym.
Yeah, we took it easy this week though.
We did.
Like on some deload type shit.
Yeah,
like,
I need to do one this week, but my mental is like on some other shit. It won't let me scale back, man.
I'm the same way, but I
That
think
shit
my
hard,
body
bro.
was talking to me to the point it was like, look, either
don't
you
know
do this or I'm gonna do something to you.
Son,
nigga.
that's the way my shit talking to me right this very moment, son. This very moment, my shit talking to me like that.
Hey,
Nigga,
using
I'm
that
fainting.
cane.
I'm fainting to get
Yo,
back.
but real
nigga.
quick,
This
before
motherf-
we jump into these topics
I'm gonna
that
close
Quest
my
got,
shit.
even though I don't want to, but I'm a man and I'm gonna get talked about right at this moment because
We
all
talk
y'all,
about you anyway.
All y'all talk about me. So I don't since I talked junk about Jetta and posted the picture, I'm gonna throw Jetta this alley-oop.
Don't throw me no.
So Jetta, here's this alley-oop. So shout out to Curtis. We shot a commercial. We shot footage for a commercial for Eldridge Park on Friday night. Now when we were finishing up, we were having our little
me
meeting
nervous.
and
I don't know
everything.
where he's going
We
with
had our
this.
little meeting and everything, and a particular young lady came up to us.
Oh yeah, I was gonna blow you up,
so let me
bro.
so Jetta, here you go. Here you go. I'm throwing
No,
you the
hold
hoop.
up. You didn't even have to do that because I was already gonna get to it.
Yeah. Okay.
I was already gonna get to it.
Okay.
So, all right. Back me up, Jetta.
Yo,
So we sitting there at the park,
Quest,
finished
don't
up
even say
filming,
nothing.
right? Good day. And I told her I won't mention her name, but she said she was cool with me mentioning her experience. So she said that she had got some
Chex Mix.
hoodies, goodies, right?
We gotta get a little.
shit.
We gotta get a little.
She said,
Say hoodies, goodies.
I'm gonna omit some detail that basically she ate it, right?
Did she follow the directions that
I'm
I
gonna
gave
get
her?
to that. I'm
Okay.
gonna get to that. If I
ain't
get
nothing
to
on the package.
that's what I said.
Ain't shit on the
And he
package.
tried to say, yeah, she ain't read it. Nah, nigga, it wasn't no.
Fuck outta here.
Come on, bro.
tell you how
FDA
many
got
milligrams.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, nigga.
She said that she got to work.
No, she didn't get to work.
Wait, hold up.
Paid it?
No, she did get.
No,
she-
let me tell the story.
She didn't get out
So
the
she
car.
said I seen her at the store. She was supposed to be on her way to work. So I told her to eat 3 to 4 pieces. She ate like 8 pieces.
She said 7, bro.
And so then
Don't try to stretch
she went
it out.
Home. She went home to do something.
She said 7.
And then she sat there for hours in her driveway
And didn't get out of her car.
To the point where her mama came outside and was like, "Bitch, what is you doing out here?
Yo,
You
look.
supposed to be at work."
Yo, Jetta, put the camera on me. She said her mom said she kept doing this every couple seconds, like. I was like, word? She was like, yeah, I felt like I was about to have a turn into a paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh shit.
I said, yo, guess what we call him down on the pod? In unison, let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kevorkian. She was like, oh really? I was like,
Fuck y'all,
Damn.
But in my defense, she ain't listened to the directions. I gave them to her specifically.
Bro.
Nah,
Yo,
you gotta
Hoodie,
put them
bruh.
shits on the package, bro.
Yo, Hoodie. Like 2 years ago.
Niggas about to start coming out with Hoodie Diddy stories.
Something ain't feel right.
That's you,
I got some
nigga.
chocolate bars, right?
That nigga roofing niggas with the
I got some
weed.
chocolate bars,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Nigga, I ate the whole shit.
But I took.
Nah,
That's
what
your
happened?
fault, though.
What happened? What
I said,
happened?
listen.
Yo,
he
my
bought.
heart was...
Oh shit.
Now hold on.
Neff, was
now
you
hold
scared?
on.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Hold up. You gotta listen to
You gotta listen,
to the victim.
You gotta listen.
You can't be
nigga.
Diddy and make a response
That shit
video
ain't kick in for
apologizing.
like an hour or two, right? My girl slumped. All of a sudden, I'm feeling crazy, like anxiety, crazy. My heart beating fast
Mine
as fuck.
too,
I woke my
nigga.
girl up out her sleep, like, yo, feel my chest. Feel
Oh
my
my
chest.
god.
I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack.
Oh my
That ass-
god.
Okay,
Yo, I ain't let her go
nigga.
back to sleep till I went to sleep
But
first. I was
Hoodie,
shook.
at this point, you kind of got to be a little quiet because this ain't about
Word,
you.
son.
I got a question. I just had a question.
No,
Mute
hold
his
up.
microphone.
You last though. D, I got a question for you. Were you a rookie at consuming cannabis when you took that?
No.
Word.
So would you say you had a tolerance that was built up to a degree?
I'd say for smoking, not for edibles.
Something gotta give, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga gotta
I'd say
ease up
so-
on the dosages.
I'd say settle out of court for about
listen.
200,000.
You need a more accurate way.
I gave him a 400 milligram candy bar.
You remember
right? Because that's how I make 400 milligram candy bar, and there was 10 pieces. I instructed him eat 1 square. One square.
How did
So
you
to break
measure
down
your
1 square
milligrams?
is how many milligrams?
How many squares?
40
are each one?
milligrams.
Wait, hold up. What
That's
was
too
the-
much to start off for one person, man. All you need is 10 to 15 milligrams of edibles. And you got to understand, he used concentrates too.
Yo,
He
we
paid
think-
He
attention.
probably don't even eat his own
He do
shit.
too much.
Pete, push your mic back just a little bit. Pete, push your mic.
Eat his own shit.
Pete, push your mic back just a little bit. Yeah.
We can hear your lips rubbing across the back.
Yo, we thinking all these motherfucking fiends walking around is on fentanyl.
Them niggas
They all
are
hoodies, goodies.
Yeah,
Trying to get home and shit. Left their cars around the
I'm gonna
corner.
sue y'all niggas for defamation of character.
Yo, hold up.
I'm bringing cases up on all you motherfuckers.
Yo,
How you gonna sue her for defamation? D, do you know the lady that was in her car zombied out? That they talking about?
No.
They gonna start a support group.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
Yo, hold on. Yo, I want to add to that.
Support
Yo,
group.
my wife.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. Last one.
Marshall, mute Hoodie's mic.
Yo,
Because
get that
he
nigga-
got, this ain't his confessional. Mute his mic for a
All right,
second.
he pushed it
You
away.
stay right there.
Yo, my wife, she burns every day, about 3-4 times a day, right? She's a
right.
professional smoker, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, the hoodies goodies she bought, there was like 3 of them shits on the counter for like weeks at a time. Nigga, them shits disappeared. She didn't eat them shits at all, bro. And she smoke.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm not even gonna disrespect her and ask her what happened to him. Cause I know she didn't take them shit.
So can I chime in real quick, brother? Just to let people know, you know what I mean, understand that. If you smoke, you can be a veteran smoker. You know what I mean?
Edibles
You
are
get chief.
different.
Edibles are different. Let me finish talking, bro.
Pull your mic.
If he say something else, take the mic off there and hit him with it. So listen, regardless, if you like, I've been, y'all know I've been smoking
I got
weed.
that titanium, nigga.
Y'all been smoking weed. Y'all know I've
Back
been
when
smoking
he-
weed since my mama was 7 months with me, right?
Yo.
So check it out. With edibles, like with regular flour, you can make the edibles and be strong as fuck. Your body processes it, and it's like 10 times stronger. See, with hoodie, with flowers, you're basically getting 19 to 28, upward to 36% marijuana when you burn it. You know what I'm saying? With the concentrates, when you make concentrates from flower, that's 90 up to 100% THC. Whoa. So what you're doing, you're decarbonating that, you're putting it in edibles. With his edibles made with concentrates, all you need to do is lick the cookie. You don't need to eat the cookie.
Oh, you say light it and smell it?
He said lick.
Listen.
He said lick
That's
that
it,
motherfucker.
bro.
Oh, lick it.
Lick it. That's it, bro.
Okay.
So real quick.
And with him, see, with him, he think that shit funny. He want to hear the story.
Got another body.
Wait, let me throw you an alley-oop. Let me throw you an alley-oop.
That nigga a serial killer on the low.
Yeah, all right, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
throw Marshall an alley-oop.
New Year's
Since we
night.
it was New Year's. It was my birthday. So my birthday, I had a birthday party. We was all at Club My Place.
Oh, shit.
And so Marshall came, he came a little later, and he gonna come in, he gonna dap me up and look around the party and be like, nigga, how did you drug the whole party?
This nigga's not lying.
Yeah.
Because, so what I did is I had Chex Mix, I made the drinks, I had candies, I had cookies.
Couple
and
perks.
I'm just passing
That's
out.
what it seemed like. When me and my wife walked in there, the music was playing and shit.
Everybody had their own
John
party.
Quest back was to me and shit. It looked like he was asleep, but when I got around, he was actually had his head down and he was chewing. He was so high, and then I looked at everybody else.
But he was in there standing
Bro.
over everybody like, yeah.
Bro, they had everybody in that motherfucking garage. Listen to me. Listen to what I'm
This
saying
nigga
to
said
you.
he was chewing though. What is
Check
he
it out,
chewing
P.
on?
This is power.
No, he was eating the
What
food.
was
He had to play the
chewing on?
food. He had to play the food. But check it out. Everybody in that bitch, everybody, when I walked in there, everybody had this look like they was looking like at a 32-degree angle.
Like they
at
was
the
in
floor.
Get Out.
Yeah, they was looking at the floor. Everybody looking at the
It was
floor.
in the sunken place.
Man, fuck this.
But check it out. The thing about it, the thing about it,
911. They was trying to tell Marshall, 911. 911. 911.
it was so fucking crazy because the thing about it, everybody was doing something different, either eating or drinking or talking, but they were doing it in the slowest
I'm getting the
manner.
fuck up out of there.
It's like,
nigga.
what the fuck? I looked at Ken and was like, yeah, this
Zombie shit. Niggas chewing on a finger.
Son, that night changed my life. Yo, I got my life together after that.
Damn.
I'm dead ass.
Nah,
yo.
but that was his fault though because he ate like two.
You see how he keeps saying it's
He
everybody
ate-
else's
but listen,
fault?
He ate two.
He told B it
handfuls.
was his fault.
Yeah.
He said it, the lady, it was her fault. He said it's, but he ain't taking no responsibility for over.
Nothing.
He ate two handfuls of Chex Mix and drank a whole cup of
Nigga,
juice.
because he used to eating Chex Mix. It's
Yeah,
safe.
he like Chex Mix.
I was trying to
It
put
looks safe like the regular shit.
That's a whole fact, bro.
Was it delicious?
Shouldn't there be a
though?
correlation
Was it
between
delicious,
safety?
though?
He's not telling
I
people.
don't know.
Was it delicious?
I can't
though?
remember,
If you
my
ate
nigga.
all that, it was delicious.
I can't remember.
But yo, you're
So-
making
Hoodies, goodies, holla at me.
you're making edibles with concentrates.
You died satisfied.
we need a diet.
Them niggas
We
supposed
need
to
some
satisfy their
diet
heart was
version, bro.
racing.
You need to make a diet version, my nigga.
So
Yeah,
you remember?
Oh,
remember
my
when
God.
you came in and woke me up with the dog?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I had a clip. I smoked a little clip. This nigga came in when he was doing the juices. I gave me a juice, and
Hey,
he
I
was
still
like,
got those juices. Holla at me, 2 for $25. Hoodies, goodies.
So that was a hoodies goodies situation too?
"Yes, nigga." I fell asleep in the back of the
He fell
studio.
asleep like he was on promethazine.
Bro, the nigga had to wake me up with his dog.
I
nigga.
let Debo in there. That nigga jumped up like.
Poisoning niggas out here.
I'm noticing the pattern.
You can drink the whole thing. Go ahead. You got it. What, nigga?
Word.
I shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have listened.
Oh
to this
man, that nigga coached you to drink the whole shit.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it.
It was
shit.
good though. It was good. It didn't really. It had a little bit of the weed taste, but it wasn't.
Nah.
It was, but
But
it was
listen,
good. So
the
I.
only reason why he felt comfortable was because Marshall downed his real quick.
Yeah, you did have
Thank
one
you,
that day.
Thank you. Marshall
You did have
downed
one that
his,
day.
and he didn't have that same effect. That's all I'm
All right,
saying.
all right. Before Hoodie gets brought up on 30 fucking cases, criminal and civil, what's going on?
I'm about to-
Manslaughter.
I'm about to do this thumbnail. It's gonna be the hoodler. I'll be out there like this with brownies and cakes and shit.
So let me ask y'all a question. So, Quest,
Yo,
you got 2 videos that we had to load up.
Oh.
Do you want to dive into one of them? Because you're gonna have to educate us a little bit on.
yeah.
We
He
ain't
might
finished
know
hearing,
something about
how
some of
Sarah
that
week
because
went, man.
he kind of like, oh yeah,
Yeah, before we get into the videos.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
I got a Billy Carson's and a bird flu.
Saran.
I bet.
Sorry, little bro.
He,
Marshall was 100% correct, and you could smack your dad in the head for this. He almost skipped you.
This is your pass.
How was your week?
One good swing.
Get closer to the mic.
Yeah,
Pull it closer to you. You got to demand that. Like,
put
give
some
me
bass
that.
in your voice.
You just did. You ain't hear that? My week.
My week was good. Everything was good this week. Got out a couple of times. Walked around.
You done with school, right?
Not yet. I got like probably 2-3 weeks left.
How was that? How you feeling about that?
Doing good.
You got regions coming up?
Yep. I think
It's
for
always tough.
global.
I think that's always tough.
What's your best subject?
Lunch.
All of them, nigga. Home ec.
I used to love
I
lunch.
got some
I used to
challenges
love
in there.
lunch.
I think geometry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
What's your favorite?
I never took that shit. I ain't get that.
I'm about to shut the hell up.
Pre-algebra and algebra. That's it. Nigga.
Word up. I was gone after that.
shit, I ain't
I
take
do
math
geometry
since
every
10th
day.
grade, nigga.
I do geometry every day.
I was out.
The way you unfold the
What-
bag and break up the bud,
What grade are you in?
you have to
Tenth.
drop it in at a certain.
I could have taken Regents geometry, but I'm not trying to go for any advanced.
Yeah.
Like, just want to get through school and call it.
Yeah. You trying
Actually
to go to
playing
college?
baseball?
Nah, that's done. Soccer's next. I got like 2-3 months left.
Soccer's that shit, bro.
That shit keep you in super
I used to
shape.
play that shit.
I'm a goalie, so I don't be running that much.
Yeah, I was midfield.
You don't have to run in practice?
No, I do have to run in practice, but in games, I'm
That's
not
where the
moving
work's
all.
at in practice.
Sir, look. You looking at a bunch of dudes that don't run like that, so to us, you running like a motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I take long walks to the fridge at night. I call that fat boy exercise.
Exercise.
And you're going into 11th,
Yeah.
so you got 2 more years left.
It is, man. It's grind time, bro.
Enjoy them shits,
You
bro.
want to go to college?
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah.
No.
You
it's not
can.
try.
You can go. Ain't no try. You can go. You can go.
Tries to fail. You are going.
You got a lot. You got a lot of resources, not just in this room, but between the people in this room. You have a lot of resources at your fingertips that will allow you to do a lot of things that you might not think that you can do, but with the right resources and help, you can do whatever you want to do, bro.
I like how you old niggas went straight to the motivational speeches. Maybe he don't want to go to college. Maybe he wants to get a vocation or something.
So I told this nigga.
That's a part of the resources that he has in the room. If that's what he wants to go, utilize.
I know
the
who you work
resources
for.
he got.
Hey, don't listen to nothing this
Work for
nigga saying.
Biden.
Yo, I was about to say this. I was about to say that.
Hoodie say.
I already spoke with him about this. I told him if he didn't want to go to college, the one thing he is doing is getting his CDL. And we are going on that road.
That's real.
We're gonna do that shit
smart.
together.
And you
know what
got
I'm
the
saying?
experience
Yeah,
to
so
share and
That's
it's
what,
real.
that's what we doing. If that's his choice.
I still gotta get my permit.
You can still. I mean, you can.
shit, you still a baby. You got time to make all types
Yo,
of
yeah,
decisions.
you got so much time to figure out what you want to do. Like, don't settle. Whatever you do, don't
If
settle.
I do, when I go to college,
Yeah.
I'm either gonna go for
Yo, D.
sports or like more towards sports. I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Pass that to
if I can't
Marshall.
Pull
go
that
for
mic.
soccer,
You guys got to respect the young guy when he's speaking, please.
if I'm going when I go college, I don't really care where I go. I'm probably gonna go either for soccer or baseball as the main sports. But I'll still try to do,
But what do you want to do if you get into college? What do you want to do other than sports? What are you going to study?
You got time.
Yeah.
You know what? It's, you know what I mean? You got time. But
You said something about going to BOCES, audio engineering. I know you told me that before.
Dope.
But is there anything else?
That's dope. If you go to BOCES, you know you're going to end up here for your internship.
There's a
Some
lot of
kids love
different
coming
options
here,
there.
man. Like, I have them do sessions with, I ain't even going to get into it, but and Jetta be here too, so your dad going to whoop you if you ain't working.
because I'm still debating on that. It's more that, but also go for like diesel tech.
Yeah.
okay.
So
That's
I
dope.
might-
That's
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of different fields you can make some money
So
in, man.
much,
A lot
so
of these
much.
kids nowadays, you know, they want to be TikTok stars and all that shit behind the scenes. That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Find your passion. You
And
don't
even that
trust
diesel
yourself.
shit, transportation is going to be around forever. You're going to need transport. You're going to need trucks on the road. You're going to need people driving
Shit,
shit.
even
You're
if
gonna need
aliens
people
take
fixing
over
them.
the earth, then you can start working on their shit.
And working on that shit.
Shit, you might not need human drivers anymore.
I got a quantum buster. I got a quantum buster in the back for 37 quid.
Oh. That's dope, though, man.
Yo, do y'all know, speaking of drivers, real quick, do y'all know they had, in San Francisco, the area, they had self-driving cars as a test drive.
Oh yeah, delivering pizzas and shit too.
Just drive like self-driving cars.
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, for like
self-driving cars, like Ubers.
like Ubers. Yeah.
Think they're active now, or is it like?
Yeah, they are.
I think they stopped it because they were having issues with like emergency vehicles. There were certain situations that they couldn't react to. You know what I'm saying? Like fire trucks.
They wouldn't
emergency trucks.
Just trying to tell them to pull over.
Somebody crossing the street.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
I heard
saying?
about them
Like
dudes,
somebody running.
How long has that been?
That was like
going on?
last year. Last year they were doing that shit.
I'm
like,
surprised my tech inclined mind didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's crazy,
because
bro.
they kept it low. It was local.
But you heard about the dudes who crashed in the Tesla, right?
Nah.
They took got their ass, left the bar, got their ass in the back seat.
What you mean?
They let the car drive them home.
Hell no.
The Tesla crashed, killed both of them.
Oh,
Get the fuck
This was
out
like
of
3
here.
years, 3 years, maybe 3 years ago. I heard
That was a Hyundai. They thought it was a Tesla.
It was a Hyundai with a Tesla body, Hyundai frame.
Got him.
That's fucked up. We laughing at
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's fucked up. You told the story, bro.
Word.
Hurry up and segue, nigga. Hurry up.
Well, good job though, Saran, man. There's a lot of different fields you can get into and make some paper, man. Just, you got a long ways to go.
Yeah, man.
Just take your time. You got a good father in your corner. One of my
He
favorite
love
cousins.
you to
You know what I'm
death.
saying?
I know that for a fact, man.
Especially when he
when you wasn't around, he's sitting there talking to me about stressing over his kids. You know what I'm saying?
he talked to me about y'all too. Man.
He's a
good
proud
dad,
father.
man.
And I commend you, Jetta, for being that dude,
Yeah,
man.
And you come from a great bloodline too, boy. You got that Irvin blood in you. That's something special.
He a little
too.
weird, but I guess we all are.
Yeah, that's that weird. Yeah, all weird. Hell yeah.
We weird together.
How old are you now?
16.
Oh yeah, everything's tangible from this point on. I was telling Julian, he turned 16 the other day.
Damn.
He said, "Dad, I'm going fishing."
16?
Julian just turned 16 the 23rd.
Like 7'4".
That nigga look like
Yeah,
Don't
odd
he? He looked
number.
like him. Yeah. He came off the porch the other day with them small shorts on and no shirt, looked like a kickboxer. I was like, "Do you think you tough, nigga?" But he told me he wanted to go fishing. And I was like, "You can go fishing, but you need a fishing license now." He was like, "Huh?" I said, "You 16 now, everything tangible." I said, "You can go out there and go fishing if you want, but you get caught, they're gonna take your pole and fine you."
That's that age where they don't understand.
Yeah, and I had to
legality
explain
and-
to him, like, listen, you can go fishing, but everything changes now that you're 16. You need a license. He's like, huh? Yeah.
Which is weird as fuck.
Better tighten
Yeah,
up.
Have a license.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you gotta have a license for fishing. Yeah.
Just when you 16.
I mean, the reality
Yeah, when you
is-
turn 16, you have to get a fishing license.
Almost like driving.
Yeah, like driving, your driver's license, all that
Permit.
shit. Yeah. That's what it is.
But
man.
Quest, can you talk about this clip that you talking about?
We can do the bird flu joint.
You got to explain to
So-
the people a little bit, though.
Yeah, so basically what's happening behind the scenes, low key, is they trying to, spark up another pandemic.
Hold on,
type
real
vibe.
quick before you start. Conspiracy.
Oh, yeah, we gotta give
Quest.
We got to make
Go
a
ahead,
drop.
brother.
We got to make a drop for him.
Hey man, shit,
I don't
yo,
give a you sorry
Yeah.
black all this bull you talking about.
yo.
Shit.
Nah, they always got some shit popping off, but you know what I'm saying? They got to put out a couple of breadcrumbs, which right now is what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with this.
Is
this
it Planko?
It's bird flu
from
bird
China?
flu.
It's no, let me
Nah,
stop.
it's something that's
was kinda
coming.
racist.
I
I'm
guess it's
sorry.
coming from cows,
Is it sesame?
huh?
Is it sesame?
Nah, bird flu. It's just some sort of sickness, some sort
You don't
of
remember the
flu.
bird flu, nigga, back in the day?
The bird flu been out.
Yeah.
It's,
I
it's
mean, but-
avian flu, but it's been out for.
Ever.
I don't know what the timetable
Wasn't that a
is.
borderline pandemic when it happened? Like,
That might be SARS.
It's been no. The bird flu's been around. There's different variants of
Variation,
it.
yeah.
But it's been around. This one they're saying I'm gonna let you go.
Well,
though, but-
right now right now the cases are jumping to humans now. So
didn't that happen like years ago, though?
yeah,
Yes,
but
yes.
right now it's what they're
What was
feeding us in the propaganda of the shit. You know what I'm saying? So right now there's been 2 cases in the U.S. One in Michigan and one in Texas with dairy workers. So they're saying that this bird flu
We good.
came
Cat.
from
Word, niggas ain't
came
drinking
from
no
cows, from cows.
dairy. Keep that milk, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So and I guess it's transferred into cats because of the milk.
Ain't got
You know
none
what
of
I'm
them
saying?
either.
But there's also been 2 cases in
got a cat.
Australia.
Nigga, if that shit is affecting Duce, then I'm fucked. Other than that,
hey, the only thing that like raised my antennas was the fact that for eggs, You know what I'm saying? Which they say, you know, you fry them, you cook them, whatever.
Yeah.
And it, you know what I mean? It kills it at the temperature of being cooked.
Yeah.
However, I mean, that still leaves room for the meat. You know what I'm saying? And Go ahead.
So if you eat eggs, are you eating like fried chicken?
You fry the egg? I mean, I guess so, nigga. You frying chicken eggs, nigga. I guess so. It's fried chicken.
So if you eat a fried egg, that's like eating a fried piece of chicken. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, what really got
Before
me,
it's chicken.
what really raised my attention is that
I'm eating some before chicken.
I eat a lot of steak, hamburger, and things like that. You know what I'm saying in my diet. So it's not everywhere, but it's at enough. You know what I mean? Spots to where they can say, look, it's out here. The little breadcrumb, like, okay, here we got this little. You know,
So are they
food
saying
going
this is
on?
tied to like, okay, we got the election coming up.
Here we go.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
November. Yeah.
yeah. I'll be on the ballot this
Who you vote
year,
for?
guys.
I'll be on the ballot
I
too,
got you.
nigga.
I got you.
I'll be there too.
How though? So I can't vote for both of y'all.
I'll
figure it out.
No,
I'll figure it
Quest
out.
is voting for Trump.
Hey, mind your business. Mind your business, my nigga.
Shit, who you voting for, Hoodie?
Biden.
Nobody.
Biden ass nigga.
You voting for Biden?
He gonna die next
What's
time.
up,
Keep in mind,
Biden
I'll be
ass?
spotting you in the gym tomorrow, bro.
It's not about. For
See
me,
if
it's not
Biden
about
get you
vote.
up under that
So-
225.
So me and Jetta, we had this conversation
Biden,
when we were
bitch.
on Friday. Before we jump into the video,
Yeah.
we had this conversation. Actually, you were there too. When we were talking about a lot of people don't like Trump, and a lot of it has to do more or less of what he says and his actions. But when you ask somebody why they don't like Trump specifically,
Yeah.
as far as his presidential credentials, they never have anything to say about presidentially what he did for the country as far as running the country as a business. They never can say anything about that specifically.
Do you like
They
Trump?
always say, oh this or oh that.
Do you like Trump?
Do I like Trump's personality? No, not at all.
I think you're a racist,
Why?
bro.
Why don't I like Trump? I feel like
You're a racist.
big business is dominated by a certain demographic who feel like they can do, speak, and say whatever they want to. You know, the billionaire oil company people, you know,
Yeah.
they don't look nothing like us. And so a lot of times in those rooms and in those places, you can already tell that, yes, they're going to
Yeah,
use
can you
us.
imagine some of the shit they be saying?
You see what I'm saying? And
Listen
so,
to some of the shit they caught him say on
Exactly.
on
Oh,
audio.
yeah.
Can you imagine behind them closed doors? What the fuck
I
they
bet
doing?
you that nigga's fast.
Yeah, man.
but I mean, you know, when you think about it, I mean, think about all the football owners and all those different people. The Cowboys owner, Jerry
Shut up and
Jones.
dribble.
Jones, yeah.
But
You
you know,
say
when
shut up and dribble.
Yeah, shut up
Yeah.
and dribble.
That's what you do good, right?
Think about
what Donald Sterling was.
What's the Donald? I was just about to say the dude from the Clippers, Donald Sterling. The NBA forced him out because
Yeah,
of the
packed
things
his
that he
ass
got
up.
caught saying.
Yeah, they made him sell the team.
So you know what I mean. A lot of times, R. Kelly. We like R. Kelly's music.
Nigga, how we go from politics to R. Kelly?
Nah, but fuck with me though.
I'm trying to understand this nigga's pivot.
No, the reason why I said that. Nah, the reason why I said that is because growing up, we liked R. Kelly's music.
Nigga,
But
make this shit make sense
But
to me, please.
Robert Kelly is a terrible person.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump is a great businessman per
That's the
se.
same nigga,
That some
Robert,
people
and
would
nigga
say.
R.
Do you know his real?
Kelly
His
is the
real.
same nigga.
Do you know that nigga's his real business resume? Like a lot of his shit
I
went
don't.
bankrupt. He
No, I do
filed
know
for
that. I
bankruptcy.
do. Yeah, but
Like
a lot of successful people file for bankruptcy.
strategy,
It's part strategy. I'm not saying that was him, but
I mean, I'm not even.
50 Cent
They're
filed.
saying- no,
50
but-
Cent filed for bankruptcy, but he just opened his own production studio.
Yeah.
It's a way you can get
But-
around
but a
without
lot-
paying
but-
taxes,
but-
doing all that. But before I forget, can I say something real quick? He was saying something about R. Kelly. What's R. Kelly's nickname? What do they call him?
The Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper, right?
I remember that.
Do you guys know what the
I,
Pied Piper
I looked it up
is?
after they
Yeah, Pied
after R.
Piper-
Kelly.
The little nigga with the
Lure-
flute,
he
the
lured
He lured the
kids.
kids.
Yeah.
lure the
Shit.
kids in the woods.
Yeah.
He had some goddamn nerve for that one.
Yeah, man.
Nah, but I mean, my point was
This is
basically
Lord. Nigga was a-
even we talked about Diddy. You know what I mean? Growing up listening to their music, Bad Boy, all the things that's
Yeah.
successful. You don't really know the people. We don't really know those people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was my point. Is
Yeah.
in saying that we don't really know the people. We know what
We know what they put out there and what they project to us. And
Freaky ass nigga here, 69
Yeah, God.
Freaky ass nigga, yeah, 69 God.
Certified lover boys? Certified
Hey yo,
pedophile.
let's get into the video.
Run for your life. Quest ain't like that shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
PJ got his lips rubbing on the mic again.
This remains, I think, an enormous concern.
A word of caution from the World Health Organization's chief scientist about the risk of the avian flu spreading to humans. The virus first emerged in 1996 in China and has since led to outbreaks around the world, infecting and killing various mammals. Most recently, it spread to dairy cattle, which was linked to a human case in Texas. Jeremy Farrar says that transmission among mammals is a problem.
The great concern, of course, is that in doing so and infecting ducks and chickens, but now increasingly mammals, that virus now evolves and develops the ability to infect humans and then critically the ability to go from human to human transmission.
Infectious diseases specialist Dr. Isaac Bogosh agrees it's a concern among scientists, medical professionals, and the animal health community, though he notes the majority of the public are not currently impacted.
I just sort of go back and ask myself, like, what would you do differently in your day-to-day life? And the answer is nothing. You would do nothing. You would not change any, unless you're interested and follow this closely. As of April of 2024, this would not change how you would go about your day-to-day life.
That's not to say, though, people should not take precautions, including not handling dead birds and other wildlife. No cases of the virus have been detected in cattle or livestock in Canada, but those working with them should monitor for signs and contact their vet if they suspect a case. One of the big concerns about potential increased human spread is the deadliness of the virus. Since 2003, the WHO says there's been 889 cases and 463 deaths globally, putting the fatality rate at about 52%. Bogosh says it's not the most efficiently transmitted virus between humans, but as it moves through more mammals, the chance for it to mutate and become easier to transmit increases.
It's got epidemic and pandemic potential, and it's rather lethal. And we would never want something like that to take off in any species, let alone humans.
It's why Bogosh and Farrar say countries need to put in systems to detect the virus quickly to reduce spread, continue research into treatments like therapeutics and vaccines, and ensure strong communication internationally so everyone knows what's happening globally. Sean Preble, Global News.
This remains, I think, an enormous concern.
A word of caution from the World Health Organization's chief scientist about the risk of the avian flu spreading to humans. The virus
All I gotta say is that chicken is the most delicious bird on the planet.
Hold up. This is dangerous, right?
Yes, very dangerous.
I don't want to roll with the stereotype, right?
Everybody loves chicken.
Everybody loves chicken.
Thank you. Damn, I almost
They just
said
prepare
it
a
too.
different way.
Yeah,
Everybody
not
loves
everybody.
chicken.
Chinese people, white, everybody loves chicken.
All right, so if you wanted to create, they said.
What's the movie?
They said
with Jamie Foxx?
they said the last pandemic was
they
created
cloned-
in the
they cloned
Wuhan.
Tyrone.
They said the last pandemic was created in the Wuhan lab in China, right?
This one also, they said they kind of simulated from China as well.
Nah,
So-
yeah, they said the first one came.
The first one. So, I mean, that's the inception.
I'm talking about the pandemic that we were all affected by, that we had to stay in the house and our jobs were affected, businesses affected.
Which was a whole bunch of fuck shit.
And they did that, however they did that, if they did that. Imagine if that shit happened via chicken.
But the way they were able to do it is the way they sold us on it as well.
Nah. Imagine if that happened via chicken.
Via chicken.
Literally.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
imagine if it was real, though. I'm not saying like maybe. I'm saying imagine if chicken was
genocide
it
You know how many
that caused the
chickens
next
people
pandemic.
eat
What
every year?
What would we do?
We would
That would be easier. That would be
depopulate the world.
Nah, that would be easier to contain.
Hold up. I just want to add on to it.
I think that would be easier.
They really didn't get into it, but the virus can be killed through like high temperatures as well. So
the bird flu.
Yeah,
virus?
the bird flu. Yeah. So they were
Cooking
saying
and
they were
shit.
just talking about things like if it was in a chicken and could it be killed through being cooked, and they were specifically talking about eggs, and the virus could be killed through heat. So if you take a chicken and obviously you deep fry it and you fry that motherfucker up.
Oh, niggas good then.
Yeah.
I guess this ain't about us.
Right,
then.
Because it's transferred by contact. So if you touched a dead bird or a live bird that had it, you would get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you got it at the store, you know what I mean, or something,
But what had me alerted is the way they presented it when they said mutated. If it can be mutated, so that means there's a lot of room for it to be unpredictables, and for it to be messed with to manifest into something that they sell us. Because remember, we have to go by what the media gives us.
It goes all the way back to when Marshall brought up that lab that they found. Where'd they find that lab at?
I think it was in San Francisco.
That was in California.
Quest brought it up?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that lab in San Francisco with all them
all
diseases.
those
Let me ask you this question. That lab, was it Asian people?
It was an Asian. It was a Chinese lab. Yes.
So check this out. The video I don't know if you guys checked that video I sent to Mindful Exchange, the Messenger app. You get a chance, check it out.
Eric Robertson?
Is it Eric Robertson? I think that's him.
Oh shit.
So long story short, a couple lived upstairs from a chemist. He's going to school. Just had a baby. He started complaining weeks later once the baby came home. Parents started getting sick, vomiting, going crazy. He set up a camera. So this chemist was mixing some type of concoction and pumping it under their door.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Oh,
I seen that.
I didn't see that.
I seen it.
I sent it in the messenger.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's how I seen it. It was a minute ago. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it was what they said it was.
And he got caught.
Wow.
Method.
Ring camera, door cam.
Meth and some narcotics he mixed together. He was squeezing a syringe up under the door, fucking everybody up.
The reason why I wanted to highlight that is that just be on alert. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on your health shit, if you ain't on your supplement shit, get on your shit. Vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, vitamin C. Like really take control of your health and what's in your span of control with your life. Because you know what I'm saying? These niggas out here that, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call them, the government, whatever, man, they got agendas going on, man. They really put it in our face in the universe when they was talking about population control through vaccines and shit. And the last shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? To their liking.
Yeah.
However,
they made a lot of money out of it.
They made a lot of money.
I was gonna say it did work to a specific.
It did work. It worked to a
generating
point.
revenue.
But then afterwards, they found a lot of the stuff to be fugazi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't let them keep you trapped in the house. Don't be fear mongering. Don't be some scared. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, take control of what you can control. That's why I pointed it out there. But I don't want us to be all a victim mindset and just follow suit to what the fuck happened. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the same thing that Marshall be talking about all the time anyway. When he talks about being self-sufficient, when he brought up the point before is, will you be able to grow your own food? What would you do if we had to be surviving?
Rob everybody growing their own stuff.
Nah, but seriously, that's a part of the self-preservation.
I want the seeds. I don't want nothing else. I don't give a fuck if you got an acre full of motherfucking cabbages and broccolis and corn. Nah, I want the seeds.
Let me ask y'all a real question related to the topic. So, I be on my conspiracy shit every so often, right? But do you guys think there's a silent borderline war going on between the countries that maybe we just don't know about?
Yes.
Because it's like, back in the day you had to, the wars were always out front.
Violent.
And now it's like there's certain things going on, like with this weather control, the control of the food, and commerce. It's like I can't name one specific thing that I can factually say is related to like countries going to war with each other, but I feel like there's a lot of shit going on that we just don't know about, man.
I mean, there's shit going on that is known though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
like what?
Almost. There's a war right now into like the uppermost atmospheres of the planet right now. Like the shit you can go with what's the nigga's name? They put the satellites out. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
That is the new wars for satellites.
Like space.
Satellites, yeah. But like that first upper.
You think that's why Trump
atmosphere.
created the Space Force?
Possibly, yeah.
I think there's a lot of shit that's been going on that for a long time.
Possibly, but it's China that we have to. China's the new.
China
they
linked up with
trying to
another
take
country.
over. That's the OG. We are the OGs, and they're trying to take our spot. So pretty soon they're gonna try to take over Taiwan, And Taiwan is like they have all the resources.
That's where they make the chips too, right?
All the
chips,
chips.
microchips.
Yeah. China linked up with somebody recently. Taiwan, but there's another country that linked up. They're trying to do.
China didn't link up with Taiwan. They're trying to take Taiwan.
Yes. Well, I gotta do some more research, but I did hear about a couple of countries linking together to start
kill
the
the
new
US
world.
dollar.
To start the
BRICS,
the new world
BRICS.
order.
You talking about BRICS?
I think
that's what it's called.
They're trying to devalue
the dollar.
See, we just gonna go back to the paper food stamp.
But
You see
now,
what happened with-
hold
you see
on.
what happened
with Gaddafi?
But hold on, the U.S. dollar is actually up right now.
Yeah, but it's still not as much.
but it's
not
still
as
shit.
much as the euro. The euro is the most.
Yeah,
the euro costs most in the world.
But the U.S. is up. I mean, the U.S. dollar is up, and they're saying it went up so high, and everybody else is down. That it's gonna be a global, like a global domino effect to fuck up everything.
The euro is the most. The euro, it goes the euro, then the yen. That's the Chinese
dude's name,
money,
right?
and then and then the U.S. dollar. Because when we were there, I thought I was doing
Get your
something.
bougie on.
Fuck you.
Go
But
take
when
that boat,
when
that
I thought I was
plane.
doing something, I took over. I said I want to exchange this money, and I was like, "Hey, wait a minute, sweetheart. You owe me a few more dollars." And they was like, "Nah." And she pulled.
You
up
owe me a
She
few
pulled up
more,
the
nigga.
exchange rate, and the exchange rate, it was like 70 cents on the dollar.
He tried to give her a brownie
The euro,
and shit.
the euro.
the euro's up.
It's 90 right now.
It's 90 right
It's
now.
like 90.
But everything else, but the
92
dollar
cents,
just
92
the
cents.
dollar was doing real bad, and like just in the last I would say 6 months it's been going up.
Yeah, because this was last year. It was
why
like
we need
75
gold.
cents on the dollar.
P, you said Trump is racist, right? Would you much rather Trump or Biden have run the country the last 3.5 years?
I think Biden is fucked up because of social media presence. It's like he's just an old motherfucker. He's not really.
But they're the same age.
But yeah, but he's older. But he just can't speak. He can't.
Do you
read.
feel like his
He can't-
policies
he can't
helped the
read.
country more than Trump's when Trump was in office?
I do.
Why?
Because he's looking out. He's trying to look out for the average person rather than big business. Big business is just trying to get paid off of middle class. The middle class is shrinking.
Don't take these questions as if I'm attacking you.
Of course
because
not.
I excuse me, I haven't really followed that much, so I'm asking from an experienced perspective. Like,
for sure.
What has he done?
I haven't followed at all, so I don't really know what.
I mean, because I feel like when
Biden's
Trump
done.
was in office, things were a little bit better. I think gas prices were down.
That's
He was putting his foot down with all this war shit, and now we're like billions of dollars in with helping Ukraine in a war that I feel like Trump could have prevented. The money could have been reallocated for our country. I could be wrong about that though, because I
And
don't.
the immigrants.
Oh damn!
Trump, yo, them niggas is
The
already
immigrants.
flooded.
I forgot
Yo, son,
about the immigrants.
The immigrants is trying to flood in. Yo,
How he spell it?
Immigrants.
Immigrants.
EMGRINTS.
No, ain't no I in it. Ain't no I in it. Ain't no I in it.
That sound like a sneaker.
That's French. That's French and American. M. Grant.
Yo, I heard that they trying to. A lot of them are trying to boat out, and also a lot are trying to boat in real quick before the election because they know that nigga about to win.
Damn.
Yeah, that nigga Trump about to be on his gangster
He
shit.
just
when
shut that
he
nigga down. Oh, Trump ain't coming. Thought this is Trump.
Yeah.
Run.
What's the other video you have for us?
Oh man, the
We got
other.
another video. We got another video of this bitch.
So yeah. We got another.
And keep
video.
in mind, anybody that's watching the pod, we would love to discuss any topics that you feel are important.
Yes.
Sometimes we just don't know. We want to be educated.
Yeah, comment. Definitely.
Comment. Send some suggestions. Send some clips. Send some links.
Yeah,
and nobody on this podcast is professional, goddamn it.
Hey, but
We don't
You know
claim
what
to
I'm
be.
saying? We just, you know what I mean? We just talking about it.
If you want to send your clips, send them to mindfulexchangepodcast@gmail.com.
Dope.
Even if you want to
send
send a
any
personal
clip.
video, you know what I'm saying? And say thank you for whatever.
Yeah, please give us some feedback on
Oh
what
yeah,
you'd like to hear us
Ben
talk
was supposed
about.
to do a giveaway
gonna get-
like
Yeah, 100
year
years ago. Now they want to bring it up, folks. Can I get the camera on me, please?
That's because you was trying to give away that used.
Do you ever feel like
that used coupon?
Oh yeah, that card
he tried
that
to use this. He tried to give away a
we
gift
still
card
got it
with
too.
nothing
Think
on it.
about it though. Think about it though.
I won.
Think about it though. In the
It was
beginning
73
stages,
cents.
in the beginning stages of our fire birth, you know what I'm saying? You know how they say the phoenix comes out the fire? In the beginning stages of our fire birth, that was the most viewed video.
It was, and was that the same as the pepper one?
The pepper was.
That's what we're talking about. The pepper one. That's what we're talking about. That's what we talking about. The pepper one. Yeah.
And niggas like to see niggas suffer. That's all that's about.
Yeah, maybe we.
And you know the crazy shit about it, P's telling the truth. You know what I'm
telling
saying?
you, that's all it
my
be.
wife, she like watching another 48 hours. I like seeing people go to jail. I said, what kind of shit is you on? But America likes that shit.
Negativity.
America
man.
feeds on the negativity. Bro, chase his ass down. Hit him with the taser.
I don't think Jesus wants me to take that route.
Yeah. No, Jesus don't want Jesus don't want nobody to take that route. But I guarantee you, if Jesus fuck up, the LAPD will tase his ass.
All right, boom.
Yo, play that other video. He going down. We got a lightning strike.
Hey, y'all know what the difference between a picture of Jesus and real Jesus is?
We're not gonna do that. Nah.
It only took one.
Play the video. Play the video.
No, wait.
Let Quest talk.
Hold on. All right, boom. This video, what we're about to see, is basically a dumbed down version of what the CERN machine is, okay? The CERN machine is basically a machine where, to sum it up, is where they are trying to find the God particle.
Right.
I.e., meaning they're trying to open up portals to the other side of realities and things that we're not privy to as human beings, right? So this segues into the Vatican has been giving out a little bit of information talking about we need to start looking out for paranormal activity and things that are going to be occurring, things that we're not used to seeing in our realm of the dimension and the life that we see. So if we start seeing and hearing about some weird shit popping off, that CERN machine is being played with, you know what I'm saying? And the portals are being opened for other dimensional beings and things to manifest.
What type of weird shit? There's been mad weird shit going on.
Can I chime in on that?
I mean,
when you get done, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, paranormal, things that are outside of the realms of what we see on a day-to-day.
So you're talking like aliens, or you're talking like...
All the above.
Okay.
Yeah. All the above. So whatever.
I mean, I ain't even gonna say the word, but there's all type of shit.
There's a lot of shit. But what the thing is, the spooky thing is that the Vatican, which is basically the group that holds all of the ancient secrets that we're not.
Yeah. So why do they get to hold all the ancient secrets? Like,
because when you got it, you got it.
Yeah, they've been doing it from the beginning of time.
Since the law, right?
Since the beginning of time, they probably got secrets that have dropped. That have changed a mother. They probably got secrets that have changed 100 centuries of family history. Expose all the lies.
Yeah.
Real quick, let me chime in with the CERN machine now. I'm not sure if DARPA owns that. I don't know if anybody knows about DARPA.
Yeah, I'm very versed on DARPA.
So basically, DARPA is not. They're not even like obligated to any government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They control the weather.
And they
do all
contract
that
with
shit.
the government
exactly.
for creating technology and things
so
of that
with
nature.
this CERN machine, right? As far as I'm concerned, I believe.
Can
like
I
I
get
said
one?
Before, I got a couple at the house. They're smaller. I got an old '97 version.
I'll take it. Shit.
But you need some.
You need a ViewMaster.
Yeah, you need a ViewMaster.
Windows 96.
Now, real quick before I forget, like you were saying, they were saying if you start seeing outrageous shit, the abnormal shit like that. Okay, cool. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of shit that I can't control. I can control only what I can.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? If I got a firearm and if I got to stop you from coming in my house, cool. But if some alien come out the sky, I mean, what can I do with that? You know what I mean?
Shoot at that nigga.
Yeah, I can shoot at him. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
I think you fucking up if you shoot at him because he's gonna be looking at you.
He might just be looking crazy, and he might just be looking at you like, "What's up, nigga?"
Right. So my thing, if
you
I
know
see
where I
alien,
can get some hoodies, goodies.
I'm gonna approach you. Right. I'm gonna approach like, yo, I need to talk.
3,000 light
If he decide
years.
he want to take me and dissect me, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want, yo, bro, what's good, man? I mean, I ain't, you don't know about, I don't fuck Franklin. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got Project Bluebeam.
Right. Real quick, let me get this out. I'm gonna shut up. Well, you're saying that if people start seeing outrageous, abnormal shit, that just takes me to the Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yep, with Mysterio. Yep,
with
there
Mysterio.
you go. Yep. Yo, remember what I said a minute ago?
Drones in the air.
Bro.
I think that's far.
Wait, hold up.
Protecting
Somebody
shit.
got to explain this because I don't think I've seen this one.
In the Spider-Man movie, he's
So in the
talking
Spider-Man movie, he comes across this dude, right?
Mysterio.
Basically Mysterio. Tony Stark has 1 million drones out in space. So Mysterio got
satellites
yeah, a bunch of satellites. So he has all these drones and shit.
Millions.
So now these
He
drones
running like he got a pee.
So now these drones are projecting different images. Now all these images come together and make it look like a big ass monster in the sky.
In your reality. So
In your reality.
visually, it looks like it's manifesting.
When did
in
this
3D.
one drop?
Probably about
2018,
3.
Which one was this?
2017,
It's
Yeah, check it out,
Spider-Man
bro.
3. Watch it.
Spider-Man
years
ago it dropped?
Yeah, about 3 years
Spider-Man
ago.
Far From
Spider-Man
Home.
Far From
Yeah.
Home.
I gotta
Watch
write
it.
this down.
And yo, remember?
Is it on Hulu?
It's
or-
on Disney Plus.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I got a free trial at Disney Plus.
Yo, son, remember what I was saying? They put the shit in movies. They put the real shit in movies so that you can, you know what I'm saying? What is predictive programming?
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought
Because
that up.
anybody in their right
Spider-Man
mind, I don't
Far
give a
From
fuck who you are. Even me, knowing this and knowing how I might react, okay, I see some shit, I'm still gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, damn, why is there a big 30,000 foot creature with a horn on his head standing over by Dunfield?
So what would you guys do if that was the case? Like,
I'm just gonna roll up a blunt and get my kids and pray.
There
We're
ain't
gonna
nothing I
sit
can
there.
do,
Yeah,
bitch. I
there's nothing you
can't
can
run
do.
from a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Nothing
Yeah,
you
watch
can
that
You know what I mean? You
movie.
can't be
D,
gangster.
you've been real
and
quiet
ball.
over there. You super serious.
Yeah, what's up?
You tough.
I think D got
I
a
know
bunker.
this much.
D got
What
a
would
bunker.
you do?
D got a bunker.
Yeah, yeah.
I
What would
know,
you?
he probably do.
What would you do if there was
Yeah.
like a? Would you say a big like 30-foot?
Let's say a 60-foot monster with two horns. You know what I'm saying?
I think they were projected more so of a spacecraft in the air over the city, more
Right.
so than.
That's what I'm. Yeah, something
I think
on
they
land.
would do
Yeah.
that because when you
What
see
would
it
you
in the
do,
movie-
Deontay? What would you do? Like, what would your protocol to respond to that be?
Shit,
He said, "I gotta
Yeah,
work,
you know,
man.
yeah.
I'm about to go back to sleep."
Hell yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Until I've been through something like that.
You know, the hard part is
That's
too,
real.
is
That's
when
real.
they're young. Is when you
It's
know,
easy to
still
say
younger.
you'll do something, but
You don't know what
I
you're
think that's what
gonna do
everybody
till
wants
you've
to
been through something.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna go into parent mode. So we already have to have a plan formulated because
I do.
as a
And I
dad.
hate to keep
but that's
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
it every
as a
couple
dad,
episodes,
that's
but
where
I'm
it goes
a
to. So as
paranoid
a young
motherfucker, man.
But as a young man, you know what I mean. He doesn't have those same things right now. So his thinking is different.
But
part of my protocol is
it
to
might be a little
protect
bit.
him and everybody else in the bloodline.
Right,
Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. It might be a little different with him because
That's
he don't
what
have
your dad
kids.
was on. That's the type of shit we
Because
used to talk about. You know what I'm
he-
saying? Like,
he probably want to protect his lady. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? His mom, his
Yeah.
brothers. Like Cap was saying, he want to protect his nephews, even though he has kids. He's not going to think like because he don't have kids. We
You
definitely
saying
not going to follow him.
I
Yeah.
probably got a bunker, but I do want one of those.
Hell yeah,
Like, I
fuck
talk to
yeah.
my girl about it all the
That's-
time.
yeah.
I want a crib that's kind of isolated. I
Yeah.
want a bunker.
Yes.
I want all that type of shit. So if something goes wrong,
And if
I
we
got
were
all my
smart, you know what I
food.
mean? We all start a plan right now as a whole collective. When Pete get back, we'll all put $20 away or $30 away, and at the end of the year, see how much we got, and we can buy a couple of
I
containments
vote Quest.
and bury them
I vote
bitches.
Quest.
Some
to
shit
hold
like
on
that
to
do
the
happen. I
money.
want all the fam having like radios. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, we need
contact
to
niggas,
get
make
that
sure
in
they're
place.
good.
Yeah, we got to get that in place for real.
That ass serious. Because if you think about it, if
sounds
it's 10 of
silly
us,
to do it,
It
to
does, but it's-
someone that doesn't. For example, back in the day, my wife used to be like, she used to think I was paranoid. I said this, I think, before on one of the pods.
yeah, you did.
But once things started changing and I started doing certain things, she totally understood based on what the fuck was going on. And then when the pandemic hit, it was like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
can really happen.
Yeah.
Then when I had that weird ass alien shit, not alien, I don't want to say it,
Yo,
but
that shit
unidentified
was-
video out back
That shit
It was different,
crazy.
bro.
on my crib, she seen that with her own eyes. It was a wrap after that. I can't verify that it was an alien. I can just verify it was unidentified.
It was
like a
something
motherfucker.
abnormal. It was
What
something you
was
guys
it?
don't
You
see.
got a
every day.
video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
And it was some crazy shit. Like,
What was it?
I
in the
thought I was-
sky?
Yeah, bro. It was.
it
like
wasn't right out back of my house, but it was like
in a
in a
distance.
distance.
Was it shooting like
Nah, it was
a beam?
moving. Nah, it was moving. It was
Like connected, like lines.
Nah, not at all, bro.
I seen them satellites. I thought, I swear to God,
I'm familiar with
Starlink.
I didn't know that shit
I'm
was
familiar-
happening because I wasn't in the news and I was outside with my kids and that Starlink shit was
See,
happening.
I'm familiar with those.
I didn't know about that
familiar
shit. I
with-
was like, yo, some aliens, nigga. I
I'm familiar
thought
with
that ass thought that
planes,
shit.
satellites, rocket ships,
I didn't know nothing
meteorites,
about that
comets. So what I seen, I knew it wasn't any of that.
Yeah.
So rather than say something to Liz about what I thought it was, I asked her to come out back on the
So she can
porch.
see it.
And I was like, yo, look at this real quick. What do you think? And she looked at it. She was like, what the fuck is that? Then I told her what I thought it was. And she was like, you might be right. Ever since then, she been like, yeah, you need to go out back and talk to your aliens. You know what I mean? Like, but it wasn't about me. It was just in the distance that I happened to peep because it wasn't an airplane. At first, I thought it was you know how if it's dark, you see a spider web, right? Mm-hmm. It might be in your peripheral, and you see the glare off of it.
The web, yeah.
So I wasn't paying that much attention, so I thought I kept seeing the glare off of a spider web. Mm-hmm. Then I stopped and started looking straight ahead, and the shit was going like this. And I'm a drone pilot. I know what those are like. Almost every drone
when he showed me that shit,
known to man, that shit was going. It was just going crazy to the point that there is no drone that can do that. There is no known aircraft that we possess in the United States that can do that.
That we know of.
So was it like a light in the air?
It was a light that when Liz first seen it,
when you showed me, it was like a little orb.
She said, "Is that a bug?" I said,
"Check it out."
I said, "Baby, like, if that was a bug, we wouldn't be able to see it. It's so far away." She was like, she was trying to not discredit rationalize process of elimination, and even her rational motherfucker thinking, she was like, she went back in the house, nigga.
I gotta go.
Like, yeah, this is what you do. You know what I mean?
Yo, so you about to get into this video?
Yeah,
Video. You gonna wait for Quest to come back, or?
Well, in the meantime, in between time, speaking of Quest and aliens, right? So you said when Liz was like, yo, go back out there and play with your alien friends. I was just thinking that's probably Liz people keeping an eye on this shit.
What is he doing out back?
But it reminded me of a show. I don't know if it was Creep Show. Remember them shows back in the day on HBO?
Tales of the Crypt.
Or some shit. Like, it was one of those when you know what I mean? It was crazy because it's crazy as fuck because you know how HBO used to come on and they like fly over the city? And you can see, you know what I mean, the buildings and shit. You know what I mean? It was wild how the shot got like a drone pilot today, but it obviously was, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I seen one show. I mentioned this before on the podcast. So the dude met this lady at he was at the bar anyway. He went out back to take a piss, right? And he seen this alien fucking this dude up, right? This monster looking thing fucking this dude up. And he came up to him, he was like, yo, as long as you don't say anything, I won't kill you. You know what I mean? Promise you won't tell. And I'll spare you your life. He's like, I won't say nothing. You know what I mean? Just leave me alone so the alien monster thing disappears, right? So it has, is it Ray Dong Chong?
I don't know
what's her name? Cheech and Chong's daughter. The chick from, it's his daughter. Anyway, so he ends up, in the movie, he ends up getting married, you know what I mean, having kids and shit with this lady like 15 years later. He was a sculptor. So one day he's in his room, he's sculpting this clay shit, you know what I mean? And it was the monster shit in the alley. So his wife comes in and was like, yo, that's crazy looking, like, what is that? And he explained to her what happened that day, you know what I'm saying? And that's why he sculpted it. And she started jerking and shit and convulsing. And she turned into this thing like, you promised you wouldn't tell. And then when he looked in the room, his 2 kids was in the room. And they was little monster babies talking about, Daddy! You gotta watch this shit. Yeah, that was back in the 80s. Yeah, that shit was wild.
You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah, you know you done fucked up. But Quest is back, man. We're gonna get into this video, Quest. We was waiting for your return, baby.
Did you wash your hands?
Right outside the front door is this gigantic picture of this Indian god that is standing inside of a portal, walking through. So I think they kind of knew what they were going to be doing when they started this whole building and started this whole project, but they just kind of kept it low-key to the general public. This type of research without complete oversight, to me, is scary stuff, man. I mean, you don't even know what can come through. CERN is the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider. It's the largest machine in the world, located in Switzerland, and it's all underground, and it uses this gigantic track with this underground tube that's connected, and they send atoms in opposite directions and speed them up to a percentage of the speed of light and then let them collide. And then they analyze the collision to see what comes out of this collision between atoms, you know, quarks and muons and everything else that they discover. But something else they discover in the process is that they create microscopic black holes. So originally, a lot of people were getting scared about this because they were like, man, if you guys create a black hole here on Earth, will it suck the Earth in? I mean, kind of fair to assume, like, Black holes are supposed to be pretty deadly things. Even light can't escape them. So why create one here on Earth? But I think, in my opinion, is that part of the work going on at CERN is to learn how to create stable wormholes. What Einstein and Rosen called an Einstein-Rosen bridge, where you take space and you fold it and make a hole, punch a hole in between to make a connection, a shortcut through space-time. And so it could be learning or trying to experiment, either by accident or on purpose, how to create a stable wormhole. How do you create one and hold it open? The biggest thing is holding it open. You take a piece of paper, bend it like this. So you had a pencil, you could poke a hole right through. So you can go from point A to point B. Instead of traveling over the length of that sheet of paper to get mine, and another professor, a theoretical physicist named Rosen, they call it the Einstein-Rosen bridge, was a theoretical name for this type of hypothesis on how to create a wormhole, or what a wormhole would be, how it would operate, how it would work. The biggest problem that we have is not creating the wormhole now, because we can create them, but how do you keep it open? How do you make it stable for something to pass through without collapsing? Now, NASA recently discovered something called X points around Earth and also around the sun. These are naturally occurring portals that open and close every single day all around the outside of our planet. The Themis satellite system discovered these portals a few years back, and they've been analyzing and watching them. Some of them create direct pathways to the sun and even to other planets in our solar system. So these are called X points. They exist all around the outside of our planet. They're where magnetic diffusion points hit and cross, like our magnetic fields hit and cross. In some way, combining that crossing of electromagnetic fields with charged particles from the sun opens up a portal. So portals naturally can occur in nature. You don't have to make them artificially. So that's pretty interesting. All we have to do now is learn how to harness that power, and we can travel through space. We can go great distances without having to put ourselves in hibernation pods and things like that. But now what's interesting is, you look at some of the pyramid structures and also read the ancient texts. If you go to one of the Sumerian tablets, they talk about having something called a Du-Ran Key. It was called a bond heaven-earth. And Enlil talks about walking from his home world directly to Earth and walking from Earth directly back to his home world, bypassing even getting in a spaceship. You go fast forward a little bit more, the ancient Egyptians talk about something called a Jed Pillar Ankh. They have a Jed connected to the inside of Ankh. People think the Ankh was like for decoration or represented rebirth and the womb of a woman and all that. It kind of did. Nowadays, it's just decoration like jewelry. But it also represented something more technological in the ancient times. When you go to the super ancient texts, you discover that Ankh and that Jed were a oscillator that would resonate to the atomic frequency of the owner. That was the code programmed into the actual Ankh. Only the elite of the elite had access to these portals to travel all around the world. There's one in Mexico, in Tula, Mexico, where Thoth, the Atlantean, who came from Africa over there, he would stand there, and this looks like an indentation in the wall, and
that shit is crazy though when you think about it, because when they showed certain different visuals of the Egyptian way of how they were thinking about it with the Egyptians, it looks like different things that we've seen in different movies. So like when they talked about the portal thing, it looked like what Tony Stark built in the Avengers, and then when they had the bridge looking thing where you walk along the bridge.
Hold up, what's that? Shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, this shit was.
My headphones ain't working either.
Right here, should be.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, we ain't hear none of that philosophy you was kicking.
Oh,
it was good too.
Oh,
you
shit.
cheating the audience right now. You gotta rewind.
Kick it. So some of the things this is just what I was observing through the video, when they got to the point where they were talking about the Egyptians, and they were bringing up the different models of what they were showing in their hieroglyphics, the portal thing, it kind of looked like what Tony Stark was building. That's what Marshall said in the Avengers. And then, if you watch Thor, in Thor they had the portal where you had to like walk the bridge, and it would take you walk the bridge and you would end up somewhere else.
Where Hulk got sent in Endgame,
Yeah,
where he
and
got
that's
sent back to Earth.
And that's what they do is that they had those they had those portals where it opened up and it took Thor from wherever he was at in the universe right back to was it Asgard? I think is what it's called.
So do you believe these movies that are being created are semi-based on a reality that we're just not familiar with yet?
I think a lot of things. I think a lot of things, not just specifically what we're talking about, but a lot of things have happened that we watched in movies.
Remember, I was telling you.
I think?
I think they. Sorry, Marshall, but
Go.
Just to say simply, they put the truth in front of our face and disguise it as entertainment. It's, and that's where
Desensitize you to it and
the karmatic. Remember, I was talking about the karma, the karmatic effect of it all. Like, hey, we told them. We put it in the movie for these niggas.
Think about it like this. What we just talked about earlier, if you think about it, when they were talking about the bird flu in that video we talked about earlier, that was beginning in 96, right? Y'all remember the movie in the 80s when the birds attacked? The movie The Birds, right? And all the birds got sick. And they all attacked everybody, and they started attacking because the birds were sick.
I'm finna watch that tonight, too.
I haven't watched it, but I've heard about it.
You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That was an 80s movie.
Bro. Speaking of the what you were saying, in that video he was saying basically whole portals can be opened naturally.
Yep.
I think, I just thought about this shit, it just hit me. I think that it's so simple to open up a portal that the powers that be, these motherfuckers who build this, I'm gonna build this $30 million laser so we can do it this way. I think it's so easy. The simplest way is probably moving a fucking leaf and a stick to do what you have to do in this world. And
how do you hide the truth?
You got motherfuckers.
In plain sight.
Yeah, in plain sight. You got motherfuckers that's got all this money. We're gonna open our own. We're gonna do it this way. You understand? Can
Make
you understand
them
what I'm saying,
believe
what
this
I'm
is
trying
what
to
it
follow
takes
with?
to do this.
Just like you said,
So they never even attempt it until you get some smart, intellectual scientist type motherfuckers that say, "Hey, I can disprove this by this," and then guess what? They end up
missing.
Right.
I mean, look at even in
end up
Doctor
missing.
Strange. In Doctor Strange, all it takes is them doing this, and then they
Mudra,
create their
that's
own.
called a mudra.
And they create their own portal.
Yeah.
I remember I was on shrooms one night and I opened about 6-7 portals. And I had 6 fingers on this hand
With
and I
the
kept
Mars.
flapping the finger like flap.
There's different dimensions, man. You know, I mean, we're on the third. When they open it up is the fourth and fifth. And there's other beings and other life forms that we're not able to see with an optic eye that are real as hell.
So
and that just brings it all to where the Vatican is basically given the warning of, hey, basically if y'all start seeing some shit, I just wanted you to see why you might start seeing some shit.
So my only issue with the whole Vatican thing is that I haven't heard anything from someone that's a representative of the Vatican saying anything.
Like publicly.
No, they're not going to. It's,
But see, it's like how someone like myself, I can't wholly believe in something or even pursue the information if I don't get something from them, because that's like saying randomly, Joe Biden said this, right? But if he doesn't come out and say it, and somebody makes a YouTube channel about it and says that he said it, it's almost like chasing false information until he confirms some things. Not to say the Vatican isn't up to some shit, because they are so secretive that it also makes me curious as a motherfucker.
Yeah, because they would be the people not to say something.
What are you hiding?
But you know,
So
what?
who's
It's
the
not.
leakers?
That's the thing. It's I don't know who or what, but it's just something to be on the lookout for, just so niggas ain't sleep. You know what I mean? Like, because they're not supposed to put it on cable news. Like that's
So what if we're being fed information that is to mislead us?
Misleading.
That's very possible.
It comes from so many different angles. I'd be like,
yeah, bro, that's the tough part.
And that's why I feel like I can only control what I can control. So I'm not gonna get all crazy. Like the first time I told you, when I really got scared when they say they can come in your house and take you in quarantine.
Yep, I remember that.
Okay, yeah, come on in here, help me get them ready.
you remember how
man,
crazy
scared
it
the
got
shit out
during
of me.
COVID when, you know, I think they tried to push the limit with COVID.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a test. That was a test to see what they could get away with.
Like with the what was it, the health department shit? You had to report shit and all this. Stay in your whatever in quarantine, and they literally had us doing some shit that normally we wouldn't do.
Yeah, bro.
No,
Test run, like I said, it was a test run. So next time we know we got the bugs out. So if we say this, then they'll stick a little bit longer.
But that's a part of mass hysteria, though. Anyway, you know what I mean. If somebody got up here and started running, if they look that way and Marshall damn near knocked
Yeah.
the table over,
Yep,
started
nigga,
running.
nigga,
We
trying to figure out what the fuck going on.
we
you know
out,
what I'm saying?
bro.
We out. I don't even see what's going on over
Ask
there.
questions later.
Word.
But listen,
So I think in between time, we need to go try to find some portals. Then we come back next week and let people know what we found.
Did you say
Ain't we
need
gonna
to
go?
find-
Ain't we gonna go fishing
Yeah, we
sometime?
gotta go
So maybe we
fishing.
should try to find some portals when we go
So
fishing.
what about this Saturday? What people doing Saturday? This Saturday? Hit the
Coming
water,
up?
son?
Saturday.
Huh?
Saturday.
Gotta work Saturday.
What time? We can go fishing at any time. Even if we go out there for 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chop it up.
well, we can plan it this week. We can figure
We'll
it out
figure it
this
out.
week.
We'll figure
but
it out.
hey, so I guess my message is to the listeners, the subscribers, everybody. What do you think about this portal situation? How do you feel about the bird flu? And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, if you have any topics or anything that you want to talk about, please email us at themindfulexchangepodcast@gmail.com. It's just like it's spelled, the Mindful Exchange Podcast.
Or comment. Put whatever. Put in the comments.
Excuse me, shit. And we'll be giving 5 people $100, so that's a total of a $500 giveaway within the next 30 days. But these are people that are subscribed and they comment. So if you don't
Just
do
random
those
picks.
two,
Random picks.
you are not involved in the giveaway.
We have to do a live show.
Hey,
Yeah, I think we should do it via Cash App too, so we can do it like
right away. Yeah, right on the live. Yeah, that'd be dope.
That way, Marshall can't give him a fake.
Hey, but listen, I can send you some hoodies, goodies.
Yeah, can we go back? And for anybody that's concerned about PJ, we know he disappeared. Don't worry about it. He just
Hoodie
went to go,
ate him.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
he went to go
definitely
match the color on his legs. That's all.
Yo,
he had
laying
tan,
out
he had
on
a,
Main Street.
He had an appointment. Zoom
That's
tan.
funny as a bitch.
Shout out.
Thank
to
you
Zoom
for
tan.
D for coming through.
Yes,
Next time when you come through, your ass got to
to
talk more. But guess what? We're gonna talk about sports more next time you come through.
Oh shit.
He all calm, right?
He'll be
Then you
ready.
talk about.
Hey, D, next time you come, I'm gonna bring you a Saquon Barkley Eagles jersey. Holla at me.
Oh, burn that shit so fast.
Now he got something to talk about, though, bitch.
All right,
Yeah, we
y'all.
love
Like,
y'all.
subscribe,
Love y'all.
share. Episode 46.
46 already.
baby.
Damn,
Peace.
46 weeks, man. 46 weeks of good progress.
I didn't even want to talk.